Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's a great pleasure of mine to be amongst you today. I've never been to study here, but most of my relatives have been in this college since I was always living in my youth out of Lahore. So I have been coming here and meeting some of your principals, students over the years. And I also meet some incredible people when I'm abroad who are all have been to this great institution. I remember one day I was in Perth, Australia, and the guy who turned around the Bangladesh economy after they separated from us, sorry, also came from this institution. And I asked him how he had done it, when Bangladesh was in doldrums and nobody expected them to come out of it, and what he did, and he was a student here. I think he came from the same batch, Farooq Lagari, Muin Afzal, the class of 64. So I have seen so many of these eloquent people. Even in India, I meet some people who have been studying in Aitchison College. So I was asked to come and talk to the students on business, and it's my privilege that I am here. I started my journey in business when my father died in 1969, and I was studying at that time in UK. I had to return to take over the business, We had a textile mill in Faisalabad, which when I took over, I didn't know what I was going to do at that age. And I was only 22 years old when I took it over. But luck was always on my side. I always believe that if you have to succeed, 51% is your luck and 49% is your hard work. Which doesn't mean that you don't have to work, you have to really work hard, So I was very lucky that I went through that period. There were lots of problems. In 1971, East Pakistan separated, and we had few businesses there, which abruptly ended our relationship. We had a jute mill in Dhaka, and few textile mills, caustic soda plant in Chittagong. So I saw that separation, or usme, we felt very aggrieved at that time that it did happen the way it happened. And so having started my business, I started building on at that time. And one thing that I did smart was, in Pakistan, the business families they go like this, is that they have a textile mill, then they want to have another one because they have 3 children or 4 children, so each one should have a business. That is the biggest mistake that you make, because small companies never prosper in the long run. You need to have large scale to have entities like. So I was lucky, I had no brothers, my father had died, so I started building on that. And by the time in the early 80s, it was the largest textile mill, not only in Pakistan but in the subcontinent. We had 9 spinning mills and weaving and all those things in one place in Faisalabad. We had our own power plant where we made electricity. And I was very lucky that at that time to have your own generation was very important. I remember Shaukat Aziz, who was working at that time with Citicorp, he came and gave me a loan. And one of their senior vice presidents also came to Faisalabad, and we inaugurated that plant. So we were able to get away from the load sheddings and all the problems that were common in those days, We now have almost 24 plants in Punjab, in various places like Sheikhupura, Firoz Vatwa, Faisalabad, Saiamwala, and all these places we have different plants. And then we started diversifying. And we bought few things from the government. And that was also by chance, we thought about, maine dekha ki bhai, the government is privatizing things. So we bid for NCB Bank, and our bid was successful. And we had at that time few partners also. I took over the bank, and at that time it was making about 240 million rupees. And last year we made 128 billion rupees in that bank. Which is almost 2.5 billion a week. So I think we streamlined the bank. There were so many surpluses there, and then we all got together, the bankers at that time, and we decided that we had a lot of people who were not needed. And so we thought that we'll come up with a plan where we will retire some people, but at the same time we did not want the people to suffer. So we came up with a system that we will retire 51,000 people in one day. This was done here in Pakistan. And we paid every person who left. If somebody was 40 years old, we gave him 20 years salary. If somebody was 50, we gave him 10 years. 60 years ka benchmark humne set kiya. And I remember sitting in 1997 in my office in Chundrika Road. We had armored cars, that there should be no problem. The governor of State Bank at that time was Dr. Yaqub, a fantastic person, a very humble person who had also studied in Faisalabad, and from a very small village near our first mill, he went to Yale University from there, and then went to Harvard. So we actually talked with him, how do we, and to settle these people, that we had 51,000 people, the World Bank gave us a very good loan also. We negotiated it, and we paid everybody millions of rupees, The best part of it is when you do something like that, and that's what we need to do in this country now, is all those people who go out, they take a substantial amount of money, और वो फिर आगे जाके कोई businesses बना सकते हैं, कोई school बनाएगा, कोई restaurant बनाएगा, and they become useful people. And some people even join other banks also. So that was a very, very big operation that we did. I believe, and I'm a little bit controversial at times, that in Pakistan, about 2/3 of the people who work for the government have no jobs. There is so much overemployment, and people, if you have too many people, then you don't let the right people also work. So I've been involved with many governments. In many cases, many controversial decisions have been taken. And I feel that PI has just been privatized. I think I might not agree with everything what they've done, but still it is out of government hands, and something good will happen out of it, I'm sure about it. I've been very blessed also that I'm the only Pakistani businessman who was invited to the White House. And I had a very fruitful interaction with President Obama, and we discussed things about Pakistan. And that And all the people there at that day that we were in White House, Larry Summers, all these big economists were there and all that. So we learned a lot. I have lived in America also, not in very good circumstances, but I was there and I was very lucky that I was in Boston and I used to see MIT and Harvard domes from my flat, every day. So I have witnessed the changes that have taken place. And in my other businesses like cement, we bought 2 cement factories from the government. One in DG Khan and one Maple Leaf in Mianwali. Since then, cement industry is also completely changed. Pakistan used to produce 800,000 tons of cement, and now we produce 60 million tons of cement. And the great part of my journey was that having bought cement factory in DG Khan, then we put a few other factories in Karakhar and in Karachi. And now our factory in Karachi, in Hub, we export cement to America. This is 33 days sailing and 3 to 4 ships every month we ship. And our ships are going now to Houston, Miami, all these places. And there is a great demand for cement in America because there is a lot of rebuilding going on, especially in Texas. So we are very lucky that we are participating in that. And now I am planning to, if I am taking these ships all the way to Houston, we will in Chala, we are talking to Cargill, and we'll bring back from there on the same ships soybeans from America, which are needed for our oil industry here. So inshallah, we are trying to do that. And it's been a very good experience. Cement, we used to export to India also quite a lot. India doesn't have limestone on their side in Punjab. So they had to bring all the cement from Gujarat. So we were doing it till our relationship with India has gone sour. And I'll come to it, again on that, So in our family, all the women also work. I have 3 sons. My wife and my 3 daughter-in-laws, they all work in different businesses. हर सुबह हर बंदा बैग उठा के अपने अपने दफ्तर में जाता है. मेरी बीवी, she runs this organization called Nishat Linen. Some of the girls must have gone, which we operate here, and then we operate in different countries also. We have shops in Houston. We just opened one in Dhaka in Bangladesh. Dubai, we have almost 10 shops. Toronto, we have shops, there. So I think my wife is pretty busy, and she's also the largest sale taxpayer in the country. One of my daughter-in-laws, she runs our hotels. We have 3 hotels in Pakistan. 2 in Lahore, 1 in Islamabad, and then 1 in London. So she runs, she's very young, and she's Maiman, so she knows more business than I do, actually. So she's doing that work, and she's doing very well and very successfully, We are in the dairy business also. I decided to go into the milk business, and our brand is Milkfields, which we have just started, and we have our own farms where we produce our own milk. And there also we've done many experiments, and our yield in milk is also about 40 liters per cow. And all our cows are either from Australia or Holland. The Australians took this milk cows from Sahiwal in Pakistan, and then they, in the 100 years, they have developed that variety there, and we bought them back from Australia now. we are also running a mall in Lahore, Emporium Mall, and that's also been a very good experience. Since the mall has come there, the whole area has become developed. So many shops and so many businesses have come up, and the land prices have gone up remarkably there also. And in business you have to take chances and try to be lucky also. When we bought that land, 15 acres in Georgetown, I told my son and my daughter-in-law, go there and buy this land. So they went there and they said the price is this. So I said, all right, bid. Many big companies also were bidding. Sapphire, Daewoo, उस वक्त कोरियन से लाते थे. So they called me in my office कि डैडी वो तो प्राइस ऊपर जा रही है. तो मैंने कहा तुम भी बढ़ा दो. उसके बाद फिर उनकी फ़ोन आई कि डैडी हमने बढ़ाई है मगर और बढ़ गई है. तो when I make up my mind, I'm very clear. So I told them, don't call me again. Just come home and buy it. You know, मुझे आके दफ्तर में बताओ कि हमने खरीद ली है. So we bought that land for 192 crores per canal. Now that land is worth 8-9 crore रुपए. So आपको हिम्मत करनी पड़ेगी, all the people who are going to go into business from here, that you need to be a little bit brave in whatever you do. बाकी अल्लाह मियाँ को छोड़ दें कि क्या होगा और क्या नहीं होगा. So we need to do a lot of things. There are a lot of people who are out of work, और उसमें we need to create more jobs for people. We employ in our company about 75,000 people in different locations. So God has been very, as I said, very kind. Kismat bhi काफ़ी, we've had very good luck, you know, in whatever we've done. And so we have now businesses in many other countries also. We have a bank in Sri Lanka, Bahrain, Azerbaijan, Dubai, and we find in Dubai to do business is very easy, much easier than what you do here. And I keep on telling the government कि लोगों को काम करने दें. लेकिन किसी ने 4 पैसे बना भी लिए तो उसने कहीं ऊपर साथ लेकर नहीं जानी, यहाँ ही रहेंगे, कोई लोग काम करेंगे, एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएट होगी एंड ऑल दैट. एंड आई एम वेरी लकी that the royal family called me up in UAE one day and they said, मियाँ साहब आप यहाँ ही रहें because पाकिस्तान से यहाँ ज़्यादा prospects हैं, and we'll do this for you, and they offered me a passport also. To which I told them that, look, I can't take the passport because their laws are such, if you have a UAE passport then you cannot have a Pakistani passport. But really, some of you should try, go there and see the opportunities there are. हमारी वहाँ एक ब्रांच है दुबई में, अब दूसरी खोली है. $26 मिलियन पिछले साल हमने कमाया एक ब्रांच में. इसी तरह हमारी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी, which is we also in the insurance business, and in our insurance business also we have done very well in Dubai. वो भी किस्मत की बात है. when I took over तो वो it was losing money, तो मैंने अपने स्टाफ को कहा कि इसको बंद कर दें, इसको ना और नुकसान होगा. तो वो लोग मेरे पास आ गए, जी बड़े सालों से काम कर रही है, हमें एक और चांस दें. So I said, all right, you want to run it, you run it, you know. Those guys did a great job. Today Adamji Insurance has 400 million dirhams in the bank and no bank loan. So इसी तरह हमें कुछ एडवांटेज भी मिल गई है कि बहुत सारे businesses are moving from here to Dubai, and they are our natural clients because they come to us, we know you in Pakistan, and we try to facilitate those people also. So I do feel that हमारी हुकूमत को यहाँ पर they need to reduce the footprint of the government. Government का काम नहीं है कारोबार चलाने और उनमें वो नुकसान करना, हर चीज़ जो है उसमें नहीं पड़ना चाहिए गवर्नमेंट को। इसी तरह आई हैव बीन ऑनर्ड, किंग चार्ल्स also called me, and now he has made me the chairman of British Asian Trust in UK. We are doing some, we've just, you must have, some of you seen a bond now we are doing here in Pakistan, and that bond will facilitate education. So we want to give loans to kids, and that bond I hope works, you know. So we are very keen to do education, and the British people and Pakistani expatriates and they are very keen. You know, Pakistanis are very resilient people. The other day I went to Cyprus. So I went to few restaurants, बड़ी अच्छी मच्छी मिलती है वहाँ, very good fish. So all the restaurants that I went, half of the people who were serving there were students. जो वहाँ पर भी रहे थे और शाम को रेस्टोरेंट्स में काम भी करते। फैंटास्टिक सर्विस। आप इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते कि ये लोग, ये जो गुजरात और नारोवाल के लोग थे, ये कितनी मेहनत करते हैं ये सारे। तो हमें कुछ चीज़ों को, अब चीज़ों को ठीक करना पड़ेगा, एंड वी हैव टू टेक सम टफ डिसीजन। ये एक यूनिक मुल्क है कि इसके बॉर्डर 3 है, एक अफ़गानिस्तान है, एक इंडिया है, एक ईरान है। वी डोंट ट्रेड विद एनी ऑफ देम। If you don't have regional trade with your neighbors, how can you progress in the long run? तो ये है कि कुछ थोड़ा सा नुकसान भी होता है कई दफ़ा, मगर ये हर वक्त, वो पंजाबी कहते हैं औखे होके कोई चीज़ तू मुखाना नहीं। तो ये है कि there are no permanent enemies. These guys are all our friends in the long run. मेरे बड़ा दोस्ती होती थी उससे, अफगानिस्तान के प्रेसिडेंट अशरफ गनी, आई यूज्ड टू गो एंड स्टे इन हिज हाउस आल्सो। बड़े हमने प्लान बनाए। इफ़ यू लुक एट इट फ्रॉम लाहौर, यू फ्लाई टू काबुल इज़ 35 minutes. ताशकंद इज़ लेस देन लाहौर टू कराची। ये पूरा इलाका जो है, जो रशियन स्टेट्स हैं, दे विल बी बेटर ऑफ। उनकी जो ट्रेड हमारे थ्रू कराची जाएगी या गवादर में जाएगी, तो कितने फ़ायदे हमको होंगे इन चीज़ों के। इसीलिए व्हेन आई अप्लाइड फॉर अ बैंक ब्रांच टू ओपन इन इंडिया, द इंडियन गवर्नमेंट मेड अ ग्रेट एक्सेप्शन फॉर मी दैट दे अलाउड मी टू ओपन अ ब्रांच इन अमृतसर। कैन यू इमेजिन कि अमृतसर इज़ 28 miles फ्रॉम हेयर। और जो भी हमारे झगड़े हैं वो सारी, इफ़ वी ट्रैवल इन ईच अदर्स कंट्री, वी डू ट्रेड विद देम, वी डू बिजनेसेस, वी क्रिएट इंटरलिंकेजेस। वो इंटरलिंकेजेस आर आल्सो गुड फॉर आवर डिफेंस, कि कभी कोई झगड़ा हो जाता है तो उनके बिजनेसमैन वुड स्टैंड फॉर अस, एंड इधर हम उनके लिए स्टैंड करेंगे। तो आई बिलीव कि ओपनिंग बॉर्डर्स, ट्रेड कैन इक्वलाइज एवरीथिंग। और हमारी मुल्क की इसमें बहुत बेहतरी होगी कि आप ईरान से भी कोई हम बातचीत करें। और जितना भी अब ये ट्रंप है, ये रोज़ चेंज कर रहा है अपनी पॉलिसी। इफ़ यू लुक एट हिम, तो अब वो, उसने आज कनाडा को कहा है कि जी ये बड़े गलत लोग हैं, और उसने ये भी आज मैंने देखा है ट्विटर पर, उसने फ्रांस के प्रेसिडेंट को कहा है कि यू आर लुकिंग अगली इन डावोस वेयरिंग डार्क ग्लासेस। तो ये कोई काम तो नहीं है किसी सदर का करने का। और मैं आपको इंटरेस्टिंग बात बताता हूँ, करते किस तरह हैं काम भी अमेरिकन। आई वॉज इन लंडन अ मंथ अगो, सो आई गॉट अ मैसेज फ्रॉम आवर हाई कमिश्नर फैसल, एंड ही सेड आई वांट यू टू टॉक टू द अमेरिकन एम्बेसडर इन इस्लामाबाद। मैं ज़रा अपने मैंडेट से ज़रा आगे जा रहा हूँ, सॉरी, आई होप यू डोंट माइंड, आई वांट टू शेयर योर। तो ये सेड कि जी वो एक हम होटल बना रहे हैं इस्लामाबाद में, तो द ट्रंप ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वुड लाइक टू पार्टनर विद यू। दिस इज अ मंथ अगो। तो मैंने कहा मैं लंदन हूँ, जब भी मैं आऊँगा तो अलगा मंसी है। मैं उससे मिलने की कोशिश कर रहा था। मुझे पता नहीं ये लगा कि डील क्या है कि होटल हमारा बनेगा, वो ट्रम्प का बोर्ड लगा हुआ सामने, एंड वी पे एम रॉयल्टी। दसो हमने कहा ये हमें इसकी क्या ज़रूरत है कि हमारा होटल उसको दे, तो ये तो पिछले 1 महीने में हुआ है। तो वी नीड टू रियली डू थिंग्स जो कमर्शियली हमारे लिए वायबल है। और इतने हमारे लोग बाहर काम कर रहे हैं, इतने लोग पढ़ रहे हैं, वी नीड टू अकोमोडेट एवरीबडी। तो इससे हमें जॉब्स क्रिएट करने पड़ेंगे। और टॉकिंग अबाउट टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री, वी हैव सो मेनी फैक्ट्रीज आवरसेल्व्स जहाँ हम डेनिम बनाते हैं, उनकी ट्राउज़र बनाते हैं, रेडीमेड गारमेंट्स बनाते हैं, एंड वी सेंड इट टू अबाउट 40 डिफरेंट कंट्रीज़। तो इससे हमारी सारी लेबर और जो हमारे बंदे हैं, दे आर एक्सेलेंट इन वर्किंग। तो जब आप लोग जाएंगे इन द मार्केट टू गेट जॉब्स और यू वांट टू डू समथिंग, you can also look at all these possibilities that there are। तो इंशाल्लाह आप लोग बहुत तरक्की करेंगे। मैं तो जहाँ भी गया हूँ, आई हैव मेट पीपल हु हैव कम आउट ऑफ HSM, दे रिप्रेजेंट यू वेरी वेल। तो होपफुली हम ये मैसेज क्रिएट करेंगे कि ये सरकार को छोटा करें। जब तक आप ये नहीं करेंगे तो ये सारा हमारे पर बोझ जो है, दिस एक्सपेंस which we should be spending for development। Thank you very much।